आज यही है कि सब लोग आएं, वोट करें. That is the most important.
Ranbir Kapoor and Kartik Aaryan also exercised their franchise. Both were dressed in classic white.
फर्ज है to come and vote, so please vote, and if you haven't, it's open till, especially the Palial place is open till 8 p.m, so please come and cast your vote.
Ritesh Deshmukh, whose brothers Amit and Dheeraj are contesting for the Maha Vikas Aghadi, struck a confident note. He was accompanied by his wife and actor Janelia.
जो भी मतदार है वो पहली बार मतदान करने वाले, मैं उनसे गुजारिश करता हूं कि वो भारी संख्या में, भारी मात्रा में बाहर आकर वोट करें. अपना जो हक है वो आज निभाएं, अपने राज्य के लिए अर्पण करें.
आज का दिन जो है वो वोटिंग के हिसाब से है, तो जो गरीब है, जो भी है, यंग ओल्ड जो भी है, वोट करना जरूर है.
Rajkumar Rao was also among the early voters who cast his vote at the Gyan Kendra Secondary School polling booth in Mumbai. Sibling duo Farhan Akhtar and Zoya Akhtar flaunted their inked fingers, encouraging others to step out and vote.
You are privileged to be able to vote. You should get out and take it, and if you don't do it, then don't complain.
Veteran writer Gulzar was accompanied by his filmmaker daughter Meghna.
आम आदमी हमारा वो सब जानता है, सब पहचानता है, अपनी ज़रूरत समझता है, और मुझे उम्मीद है कि वो इस बहकावे में नहीं आएगा और उसी को वोट करेगा जो उसका अपना इशू है.
Sunil Shetty and John Abraham looked dapper as they participated in the Festival of Democracy.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Actor Sonu Sood appealed to citizens, asking them to come and vote and not treat Election Day as a holiday.
Thank you so much.
वे कई साल शिकायत करते रहते हैं हमारे देश में, ये नहीं वो नहीं, तो आई थिंक ये जो हक आपको दिया गया है एज एन इंडिविजुअल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू वोट.
BJP MP and actor Hema Malini was accompanied by her daughter Isha. Actor and BJP leader Paresh Rawal also cast his vote. Ali Fazal, Govinda, Ravina Tandon, Tushar Kapoor were also spotted queuing up at the polling booths. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
एक दूसरे के विरोध में भी किया है, एक दूसरे के साथ भी किया है, महाविकास आघाड़ी में भी किया है. वो बीच में बीजेपी के भी मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट थे. ऐसे सभी जगह उन्होंने काम किया, तो वो भी आवाज़ उनका ही, उनका बोलने का टोन, उनका आवाज़ दोनों का वही है. अभी इसके बारे में इंक्वायरी हो जाएगी. इंक्वायरी होने के बाद पता चलेगा कौन है, क्या है, इसके पीछे सच राज क्या है, वो पता चलेगा.
बीजेपी कौन सी लेवल पर जाती है इसका एक उदाहरण है. जिसने आरोप किया था वो आदमी जेल में था कई महीनों से, और ऐसे लोगों को सामने लेकर झूठे इल्जाम लगाना ये ओनली भारतीय जनता पार्टी कर सकती है.
जहाँ तक सुप्रिया सुळे जी पर और नाना पटोले जी पर जो आरोप लगे हैं, जिस प्रकार से एक पूर्व आईपीएस अधिकारी ने कुछ आरोप लगाए हैं, कुछ क्लिप्स उन्होंने जारी की है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये बहुत गंभीर इस प्रकार का प्रकरण है. और मैं आज इतना ही कहूँगा, इस प्रकरण की सिरे से जांच होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि इस प्रकार के एलिगेशन लगने के बाद वास्तविकता क्या है ये दुनिया के सामने आना बहुत ज़रूरी है. एलिगेशन बहुत सीरियस है, तो इसकी पूरी तफ्तीश हो, इसका पूरा इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो, और इन्वेस्टिगेशन करके एक फेयर रिपोर्ट लोगों के सामने आए.
मेरा मानना है कि जो बातें हमको प्राप्त हुई है वो ऑथेंटिक बातें हमारे सुधांशु जी ने बताई है.
अरे जी मुंह में डालो.
अब जो इंक्वायरी करनी है वो इंक्वायरी कर लेंगे, लेकिन जैसे सुप्रिया जी ने कल मेरे बारे में झूठा बोला कि 5 करोड़ थे, एक पैसा मिला नहीं, पहले मेरे 5 करोड़ सुप्रिया जी वापस करें.
रविंद्र पाटिल नाम का जो आईपीएस अधिकारी इन्हें लाया बीजेपी ने, वो आईपीएस है ही नहीं. जो बीजेपी तोतैया पार्टी है, जो खुद ही झूठ पार्टी हो गई, आप तो जुमले पार्टी हो गई है, वो पार्टी इस तरह से चुनाव के शाम को आज मतदान और कल शाम को इस तरह की हरकत करना, ओछेगिरी करना और ये तोतिया आईपीएस अधिकारी को लाकर जिस तरह खुद वो जो तोतिया आईपीएस अधिकारी है वो खुद जेल में था।
इस ऑडियो में यह सिद्ध होता है कि सुप्रिया सुले जी के 4 ऐसे ऑडियो हैं। सुप्रिया सुले जी अमिताभ जी से भी बोल रही हैं और गौरव जी से बोल रही हैं कि गौरव डोंट प्ले गेम्स विथ मी। गौरव मेहता, मुझे पता है तुम्हारे पास बिटकॉइन है, तुम मेरे साथ गेम मत खेलो, तुम जल्दी दुबई जाओ और इसको एनकैश करके लेके आओ। दूसरे क्लिपिंग में स्पष्ट रूप से सुप्रिया सुले बोल रही है कि किसी प्रकार की चिंता का विषय नहीं है, कोई इंक्वायरी भी अगर हो जाएगा तो इंक्वायरी में आपका नाम नहीं आने वाला है और इंक्वायरी को हम देख लेंगे, हमारी सरकार बनेगी तो हम देख लेंगे। आज सुप्रिया सुले कह रही है कि ये तो एआई जनरेटेड है, मेरी आवाज नहीं है, जबकि उनके खुद के भाई बोल रहे हैं कि ये उन्हीं की आवाज है, ये उन्हीं की आवाज है और ये हम सब सुन सकते हैं और जान सकते हैं कि ये उन्हीं की आवाज है।
मुझे इस बारे में ज्यादा मालूमात नहीं है, मैं तो
All right, on your television screen, Shah Rukh Khan, his wife Gauri Khan and his 2 children who are eligible to vote, all 4 of them coming in to cast their ballot at the station. They're exercising their franchise a little late in the day, but we've seen a star-spangled Mumbai in terms of those who've gone ahead and voted. Right now, Shah Rukh Khan coming in. Just about half hour ago, you'd seen Salman Khan, who has voted. You saw Akshay Kumar was one of the first few stars to come out and vote where Bollywood is concerned. Farhan Akhtar came out and voted this morning. You had Alia Kapoor, Alia Bhatt, you had Ranbir Kapoor, all of them coming out and voting. And Shah Rukh Khan, in the last 1 hour before polling ends, the entire Khandan coming out and casting their vote. Let's cut across to my colleague Ritwik Balekar, who's on location right now. Ritwik, over to you. All right. As we connect to Ritwik, these visuals coming in of all the stars that have voted through the course of the day. Kareena Kapoor, you can see her there. She voted this afternoon. Right in the morning was Akshay Kumar, Sachin Tendulkar, Farhan Akhtar, Saif Ali Khan accompanying his wife there. And Ritwik Balekar is back with us. Ritwik, you know, while most of the stars and celebrities came in the morning, the last 1 hour left for voting, and you see Shah Rukh Khan with his entire family coming in to cast his vote.
Yes, absolutely. So most of the celebrities and Bollywood stars are exercising their right of voting, and we can see that even
All right, viewers, while there is Maharashtra elections, second phase of Jharkhand, there are also important bypolls, especially in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and the bypoll war in UP has escalated. Akhilesh Yadav claims voters intimidated with revolvers. Mirapur DM counters Akhilesh Yadav. Clash has erupted between 2 groups is what the DM says. Cops tried to contain situation. However, Akhilesh Yadav has claimed that voters of Mirapur are not being allowed to go out and cast their vote. My colleague Samarth Srivastava joins us live. These visuals also streaming in, where you can see women holding out their voter IDs and wanting to go and vote. And you have a cop who is raising a rifle, raising a pistol at them. And this is what Akhilesh Yadav has quote tweeted and put out on the social media platform X, this particular visual, and said that intimidation is taking place. Samarth, the DM is countering Akhilesh Yadav. What's the latest?
Well, exactly, Preeti. It's not the first time if you see the Samajwadi Party ex-handle or Akhilesh Yadav's ex-handle. From today morning, there are series of, in a way, exposed blaming the administration and the police. Also, Election Commission has taken action over those particular exposed and suspended 5 UP cops in those 9 assembly seats where UP by-election happened today. But currently, the recent one is from the Mirapur, where it's RLD versus the Samajwadi Party, and Akhilesh has shared a video on X which clearly, and also he has written that an inspector, SHO station house officer, is using his gun to press the voters in a way not to allow them to move outside their houses and cast their votes. That has been the blame coming from Samajwadi Party chief. Also, he held a press conference in Lucknow where he, in a way, also thanked the Election Commission for taking action in some locations where Samajwadi Party complained. Though it's not just one-sided game. Also, if you talk about Sisa Mau Kanpur, BJP's leaders, especially the candidate Suresh Awasthi, sat on dharna around the polling station and blamed the Samajwadi Party and administration as well. They had a heated verbal exchange with the police officers, the ACP of Kanpur, that they are not checking the voter ID cards and allowing 2 to 3 persons in a go to cast their votes. That has been the blame from the BJP. UP BJP chief Bhupendra Chaudhary, in reply to Akhilesh Yadav, also held another press conference in Lucknow. So the blame game is on not just from Samajwadi Party but also from the BJP. It's going to be worth seeing, because the total percentage of vote, if you talk about Kanpur, is around 50%. And Mirapur, Kanpur are two Bypoll seats where most cases have been reported, or what we say, more blames from Samajwadi Party have come so far. If you talk about the Twitter X handle of Samajwadi Party and Akhilesh Yadav, though the DM has also replied and clearly said there's no such thing happened and fair elections happened in Mirapur, but it's going to be worth seeing whether Election Commission would take any further action, just like it took against the 5 UP cops, 2 from Kanpur and 1 from Mirapur and 2 from some other Bypoll seat. Back to you, Preeti.
All right, where the Mirapur constituency is concerned, it comes in the Muzaffarnagar Lok Sabha seat, and from it is the ally of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the RLD candidate who is standing. With that, Samarth, we're going to come back to you for more updates on that story. Let's quickly shift focus, where as 9 assembly seats in UP voted in bypolls today, the BJP urged the Election Commission to properly check the identity voter-clad women in burqas. The BJP said that there have been past cases of veiled women attempting to cast vote multiple times, stating that an adequate number of women cops must be deployed at polling stations to ensure proper checks. Meanwhile, the Samajwadi Party flagged cases of cops checking voter ID cards. SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav shared a video of 2 cops asking for voter identity and sought the Election Commissioner's intervention. Later, these cops were suspended by the EC. The EC has responded to allegations of unfair polls. The UP Chief Electoral Officer said that checking is allowed where complaints are filed. Burqa-clad women can be checked before casting vote. They also mentioned that they are taking action to ensure fair polls.
ये चुनाव के समय हर बार होता है, ये बीजेपी की रणनीति है और बीजेपी इसी तरह का काम करती है। हमें उम्मीद है चुनाव आयोग और संविधान और लोकतंत्र जो हमें व्यवस्था देता है उसके तहत वोट पड़ेगी।
आइडेंटिटी चेक करने का काम अंदर जो पोलिंग स्टाफ बैठा है, पोलिंग ऑफिसर 1, मतदान अधिकारी प्रथम का दायित्व है कि जो भी कोई वोट डालने आए उसका चेहरा देखे, उसका आइडेंटिटी कार्ड और वोटर लिस्ट भी हमारे पास नाम और फेस मिला के अगर सुनिश्चित हो जाती है पहचान, तभी आगे की कार्रवाई करें। सभी शिकायतों की जांच कराई और जांच के बाद हमने 5 जगह 5 हमारे सब इंस्पेक्टर कांस्टेबल लेवल के ऑफिसर सस्पेंड हुए हैं और 5 बजे तक भी अगर कोई लाइन में आ जाता है तो उसका राइट है, ऐसा नहीं उसको हम भगा देंगे। उसको फिर एक आप वोटर स्लिप्स दी जाती है, लास्ट से शुरू करते हैं, लास्ट को नंबर 1 से शुरू करके आता है और हर आदमी को दिया जाता है।
अखिलेश यादव जी ने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की, उसके बाद बीजेपी के प्रदेश अध्यक्ष ने भी एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की और उन्होंने कहा है कि समाजवादी पार्टी के लोग फर्जी वोटिंग करा रहे हैं, बुरके में जबरन वोटिंग करा रहे हैं, इस तरह के आरोप लेकर के आए।
सरकार इनका, प्रशासन इनका, सब कुछ इनका, उसके बावजूद भी ये लोग समाजवादी पार्टी पे जो आरोप लगा रहे हैं, मैं समझती हूँ कि अब जनता भी ये समझ रही है कि ये लोग सबको मूर्ख बनाने वाली बातें कर रहे हैं और कहीं ना कहीं हमारा पूरा पीढ़ी परिवार आज तैयार है भारतीय जनता पार्टी को उत्तर प्रदेश से हटाने के लिए।
कैसे मारा जा रहा है वोटर्स को, आप डराओगे, वोटर्स को डराएंगे, उनका मताधिकार छीनना चाहते हैं, ये हो रहा है।
क्या वोटर्स आपसे कह रहे हैं?
देख लीजिए आप खुद, हम तो चाह रहे हैं, प्लीज आप उनसे भी अब उनकी बात पूछिए। और ये भी है, अपना नेम स्लिप हटा के मार रहे हैं।
ये बुर्का नसीन जो महिलाएं हैं, ये फर्जी वोटिंग का सबसे बड़ा माध्यम है और आयोग ने भी कहा है कि उनका चेहरा देखा जाएगा। जब हिंदू महिलाओं का चेहरा देख के उनका मिलान किया जाता है, जो एक मतदान की प्रक्रिया है, तो उनको कोई अलग से थोड़े ना है वो कि उनका वो चेहरा नहीं देखा जाएगा। अब समाजवादी पार्टी को इस नाम पे आपत्ति इसलिए है क्योंकि फर्जी वोट उनको मिलता है उस नाम पे। भाई सबको चेहरा, एक आइडेंटिटी कंफर्म हो कि यहाँ फला व्यक्ति ही है, तभी मतदान करेगा।
With that, I'm going to go into a quick break. To stay with us, coming up on the other side, the scam wars escalate in Maharashtra. BJP accuses Supriya Sule and Nana Patole of an alleged Bitcoin scam. Supriya Sule and the Congress turns around and says these are diversionary tactics trying to move focus away from the Maha cash for vote scam.
Are watching India Today.
जमाने से हटकर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर फाइनेस्ट कार्डमम सीड्स, a premium product from Dilbar Group.
Weather forecast now. Delhi, maximum 27 and minimum 13 degrees. Mumbai, maximum 29 and minimum 24 degrees. Kolkata, maximum 29 and minimum 19 degrees. Bangalore, maximum 26 and minimum 18 degrees. Chennai, maximum 30 and minimum 25 degrees. Hyderabad, maximum 27 and minimum 16 degrees.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com. Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
जहाँ तक सुप्रिया सुले जी पर और नाना पटोले जी पर जो आरोप लगे हैं, जिस प्रकार से एक पूर्व आईपीएस अधिकारी ने कुछ आरोप लगाए हैं, कुछ क्लिप्स उन्होंने जारी की है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये बहुत गंभीर इस प्रकार का प्रकरण है। और मैं आज इतना ही कहूँगा, इस प्रकरण की सिरे से जांच होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि इस प्रकार के एलिगेशन लगने के बाद वास्तविकता क्या है ये दुनिया के सामने आना बहुत ज़रूरी है। एलिगेशन बहुत सीरियस है, तो इसकी पूरी तफ्तीश हो, इसका पूरा इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो और इन्वेस्टिगेशन करके एक फेयर रिपोर्ट लोगों के सामने आए, ऐसा मुझे लगता है।
सुप्रिया सुले की सबसे बड़ी ताकत मेरी ईमानदारी है, सिंपल। और आई एम विलिंग टू सिट विद मिस्टर त्रिवेदी एनीवेयर। वो जहाँ कहे, प्लेस ऑफ हिज टाइम, टाइम उन्हें तय करे, जगह वो तय करे और शहर वो तय करे, कहीं भी बुला ले और प्लेटफॉर्म भी वही तय करे। आई कम वेरेवर ही सेज। लेकिन वो अजीत पवार है, रामकृष्ण हरी, कुछ भी कह सकते हैं।
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
You are watching India Today.
It's raining scams in Maharashtra. Bitcoin versus cash for votes showdown. Sule and Patole accused of Bitcoin scam.
No. Lies. सारे आरोप झूठ है। मैं इसके बारे में कुछ नहीं जानती।
Ajit Pawar backs BJP's charge.
जब तक क्या सच है वे ये लोगों के सामने नहीं आता तो नुकसान होने का सवाल कहाँ आता है।
Mahayuti put in dock over Thackeray Rao.
एक राजनीतिक घटना का लाभ लेने का प्रयास विपक्ष ने किया क्योंकि वो हार रहे हैं।
Aghadi demands EC action. Thackeray exit. Maha scam versus scam.
All right, viewers, on the eve of the mega Maharashtra elections, charges flew thick and fast. At one end, you had the Mahavikas Aghadi with visuals of Vinod Thackeray, the General Secretary of the BJP, caught in what they alleged was a compromising situation with money, allegations of a cash for vote scam ensued. On the other hand, facing off late last night, you had the BJP in a press conference accusing Supriya Sule, Nana Patole of a Bitcoin scam. Scam versus scam just hours before Maharashtra went to polls. Will it impact this election? We're going to break it down for our viewers, but first up, allow me to take you through the headlines. Maharashtra votes in a single phase today. Voter turnout crosses 61% so far. Urban voter apathy drags Maharashtra. Only 30% voters cast ballot in Mumbai so far. Star-studded Maharashtra polls. Bollywood stars, business honchos queue up to vote. Ambani's Shah Rukh family, Salman Khan and young stars cast their vote. Over 60% voting in Jharkhand's final phase so far. Big litmus test for India bloc. Hemant Soren seeks to reclaim power. BJP versus Samajwadi Party battle it out for 9 seats in UP. Akhilesh Yadav claims Mirapur voters intimidated. Mirapur DM counters Akhilesh. Claims clash between two groups. Elon Musk bonhomie on full display. US President-elect joins his head of efficiency for a SpaceX rocket launch.
Presented by Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat.
Co-presented by
आपका जॉय, भारत का जॉय, जॉय ई-बाइक, महिंद्रा इलेक्ट्रिक ओरिजिन SUVs.
All right, let's get you the latest in the Bitcoin allegations, viewers. The Bitcoin scam allegations where the audio gate is concerned, BJP has now claimed Supriya Sule and Patole asked for cash. AI check on Supriya Sule and Patole audio samples. Sule and Nana Patole audio likely AI generated. Well, that's the news that we are breaking right now. AI generated tools have been used to look at the audio samples of Supriya Sule as well as Nana Patole on the audio clips that were given out by the Bharatiya Janata Party. And it does seem, viewers, and that's the news that we are breaking, that AI checks have by AI checks where AI audio generated tools are concerned have been used to study the samples of Supriya Sule and Nana Patole's audio clips, and it does seem that Sule and Patole's both audio is likely AI generated, something which Supriya Sule and Nana Patole are maintaining. On the eve of Maharashtra Assembly elections, Ravindranath Patil, a former IPS officer from Pune, made startling allegations against NCP Sharad Pawar faction leader Supriya Sule and Maharashtra Congress chief Nana Patole, accusing them of misappropriating bitcoins from 2018 cryptocurrency fraud case and using that to fund the Maharashtra campaign for the polls. The former IPS officer alleged Amitabh Gupta, the commissioner of the Pune police, and Bhagyashree Nautake, the former deputy commissioner of police who was handling the cybercrime investigations, were involved in the misappropriation of bitcoins, which was used by the two political leaders. This was the allegation. The BJP later last night released several files as purported evidence of this. These audio files allegedly featured Supriya Sule, Nana Patole, Amitabh Gupta and Gaurav Mehta, an employee of an audit firm called Sarathi Associates.
Gaurav, please inform Laxmi to delete all data as a priority. This includes all communications from me and Bhagyashree, as well as the BHR case, Bitcoin case, and any other financial reports we have asked her to compile. Make sure she understands the urgency and report back to me once. Gaurav, we need to have another 100.
Gaurav, why are you not responding to us? We need to have cash, boss. Boss, Gaurav, what's happening? None of you people are responding. Don't play games with me at all. Gupta has vanished, but what happens to money then? He says all bitcoins and cash is with you. Call me or Aditya urgently, we need to have cash. Elections are going on.
Boss, why don't you go ahead and cash out all the bitcoins? The prices are favorable right now, and with the elections approaching, we're going to need substantial funds. Don't worry about the inquiries. Once we're in power, we'll handle them.
All right, Supriya Sule from the NCP is joining us right now. Till now, Supriya Sule has maintained that this is bogus, these allegations, and it is not her voice. Supriya Sule, Ms. Sule, appreciate you joining us. Ms. Sule, India Today fact-check team has used 3 publicly available tools to analyze these audio files that have been put out in public domain. Now, the first is True Media, founded by Oren Itzioni. The second is from the University of Buffalo. The third is the deep fake voice detector created by HERE. Now, it's noteworthy, Ms. Sule, that these tools' findings are not always accurate, so we have to give out that information, but sometimes also they give contradictory results. But with what we have also found out, Supriya Sule, it does seem that by using these 3 tools, that the audio samples seem to be AI generated.
I totally agree with you, and I'm grateful to you for fact-checking, because I clearly said yesterday when it was first sent to me, the first reaction that I had was rush to cyber crime. The minute I got that audio sound, I sent it immediately. I spoke to the police commissioner of Pune and I launched a complaint against cyber crime, because I know that it is all completely fake and malicious. So it's not nice. I mean, I would say I would defend anybody in my fraternity or any fraternity. Because politics can't go down to such a level where we make nasty, fake allegations against each other. So I would even defend somebody from the who's opposing me, because I believe in a fair system. It has to be fair and transparent. Hence, I reached out to the police and asked them to quickly file an FIR because this is fake. That's the first thing that I did. And second, after the BJP made the allegations, the fake allegations against me, I have sent a notice to them. They're defaming me, so I've sent them a defamation notice. And third point is you have to all of us have to realize, because I first was just sorting this out. Then when I asked the press, and the press covered that story extensively late last night, they said that the gentleman who is making all these allegations himself has gone to jail for 2 years. So it's strange that this kind of malicious filth has been thrown at Nana Patole-ji and me. And he also has filed a complaint. So we are both, we sent a defamation notice to the BJP spokesman.
But Ms. Sule, we have to say, because our open source investigating team, our OSINT team that used, publicly available AI tools to look at these video clips, which seem to suggest that these audio samples are AI generated, Ms. Sule. But, one has to say that the findings of these tools is not always correct and do at times give contradictory results.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have not spoken. So why AI, you want to believe me or not believe me, that's up to you. But I know what I have done. I have not spoken to anybody. I don't know any such person. And I have myself always spoken against cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in Parliament. I have myself always spoken against it.
Ms. Sule, the fact these allegations came on the eve of polling, why do you think that happened then?
See, I don't want to get into mudslinging with the BJP because my politics is not dirty and filthy. My politics is very clean, it's above board. I never make dirty, false allegations against anybody. I am here for development and serving the nation. And I am an honest, straightforward, I am a servant of this country.
But Ms. Sule, you do also know that it's not just the BJP. You have Mr. Ajit Pawar, your own family member, who's openly come out and said that this is your voice. He recognizes it, he says.
But look at what I am telling you, I have not spoken. Ajit Pawar can say what he wants. It's a free democracy. He's free to say anything that he wants.
Ms. Sule, before I let you go, I'm going to ask you one final question. How confident are you this election, ma'am? It's, the final half hour of polling.
I'm glad you have come to the thing that really matters, which is the Maharashtra election. I'm grateful that you are speaking because right now all these fake cases and malicious agenda doesn't matter. Right now, Maharashtra needs a clean, honest, hard-working, stable government, which has to make sure that there is no unemployment. The price rise is a huge issue, huge inflation, which needs to be controlled, and the corruption, unemployment, and the price rise is huge. We need to control inflation. We need to generate more employment for the people, and we need to take Maharashtra again back to its glorious time.
Ms. Sule, voting hour has ended. So we are not looking at exit polls, this election, but I'm asking you, do you have an exit poll number? What's your number, Ms. Sule, before we let you go?
I don't know any numbers, but I have gratitude to the people of Maharashtra and every voter who has participated in this celebration of democracy. It's unfortunate that many incidents have happened, which are very, very unfortunate. In Worli, indeed, there was violence. Several other parts, a lot of innocent people were beaten up, which is very, very unfortunate. And I hope the Election Commission takes cognizance of it. And there is always a fair and a just and a transparent election according to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's Constitution, where we uphold all our rights.
All right, Ms. Sule, good luck to both sides and may the best side win. Thank you for joining us and giving us your take.
Thank you.
Appreciate you joining us. You know what I'm going to do, viewers? I'm going to cut across now to my colleague Ankit Kumar, editor OSINT from our open source investigating team. I also have Jyoti Dwivedi from our fact check team. Now, both of them have got together and they've used openly, publicly available, open source investigative tools to actually look at these audio samples. And Ankit, to come to you first, you've used AI-generated tools to assess these audio samples which are in public domain. What is it that you found?
Well, Preeti, before we come to our investigation of the 4 audio clips, couple of very important caveats. The world of AI is an extremely fluid world. Things that might not have been possible yesterday would be possible today, and things that might be possible today might become impossible the next day. This is applicable to both products created with AI, such as a deepfake audio, as well as the detection tools that we have used. That's one. If anything that I have learned from my experience as a journalism AI fellow at the London School of Economics over the past 2 years, this is it. You cannot say with 100% certainty that this is AI or this is not AI, not on this day. What we can do is, we can rely on multiple sources, multiple tools, and see what the majority is telling you. In this case, we have used 3 different publicly available tools. First is True Media, second is Haya, third is Deepfakeometer. Now, 2 of them are supported by academic partners, universities of the United States. One is a commercial company. So they bring a lot of credibility, they bring a lot of experience with them. I have Jyoti, our colleague from India Today's Fact Check Desk. Jyoti, why don't we start with what we did with True Media? What is True Media? And once we used True Media tool, what did we find?
Sure. So the first tool is a tool by truemedia.org, which is a tool which was founded by Oren Etzioni, a University of Washington professor. So when we ran our samples through these tools declared all these samples to be AI generated and said that there is substantial evidence to say that these are indeed synthetic samples.
Right.
Now coming to Haya.
Yes.
In this case also, this tool was a little bit less confident about the Nana Patole sample. Right. And speaking about the third tool, Deepfakeometer, which is a tool by the University of Buffalo. So this tool has 6 different voice detectors to check the authenticity of audio samples. And when we ran our 4 samples through this tool, it declared that 3 of the samples are likely AI generated. So this tool also, it was less confident about the Nana Patole sample.
So Preeti, just to explain this process further, True Media and Deepfakeometer, they are basically aggregators of detectors. So what they do is they use the data provided by different voice generation companies, different language models, etc., etc. They aggregate all the evidence and based on that, they give you a verdict. Haya, on the other hand, is a commercial company. It works on, there are automated solutions available that blocks automated calls. So that company specializes on that particular part. So that should help our viewer understand how this technology works. Let's come to the next voice sample. Jyoti? So in this case, what did you find?
Yeah, so in this case also, True Media declared it to be AI generated, and Haya was also a bit uncertain, and whereas the Deepfakeometer, 3 of its detectors declared that this is likely a deepfake.
The reason why this is uncertain in the eyes of many experts could be because this particular sample of Nana Patole is only 6 seconds long. Normally, they would require 30 seconds or larger audio clip to kind of understand whether, to come to a verdict, whether this particular clip is AI or not. In this case, 2 of the tools are uncertain. That might be because of the very extremely short length of the audio clip. Let's move to the next clip. Yes.
So, in this case also.
Yes, this one. This we have already gone through. Can we have the next one? Okay, come.
So, in this case also, True Media found substantial evidence of manipulation. Haya was a bit uncertain. And deep fakeometer, 3 of the detectors of deep fakeometer declared that this is likely a deep fake. Now, here I want to add one more thing, that India Today is also a part of deep fake analysis unit, which is DAU. So we also sent these samples to DAU and we sought their expert advice. And a common thing which we observed in all these cases is that Nana Patole's sample, it was the tools, they were not confident about that sample. So according to the experts at DAU, so this sample, so there are 2 reasons for this. First reason is that this sample is less than 10 seconds short. This is one of the reasons. And the second reason is that the audio is in Hindi and Marathi mixed. So a tool is as good as the input on which it has been trained. And most of the detection tools, they haven't been trained on Indian languages. So this is another reason.
So to sum this up, Preeti, for our viewers, 3 different tools using 3 different approaches come to a majority conclusion that there are enough evidence, enough indications to suggest that these 4 clips are likely being manipulated, likely being used some kind of AI technology. We do not know for sure. What we have also done is we have reached out to different experts. We will try to cover that during our coverage. We will try to update this coverage as and when we receive further updates. But as of now, these 3 tools, very credible ones, suggesting that these 4 audio clips are very likely tampered, manipulated, and likely AI generated.
I appreciate both of you for joining us, Ankit. Thank you there and your team. Breaking it down for us, viewers, what they've done exactly is used publicly available AI-generated tools, 3 of them from 3 different areas, put them and applied them to the 4 audio samples that are in public domain of Supriya Sule and Nana Patole. And what they found, which Ankit summarized from our OSINT team, our open source investigative team, is that in all likelihood, these 4 samples have been tampered with, manipulated and AI generated. We leave it at that, but let's cut across to our guests this evening. Joining me, Mahesh Tapse, spokesperson, NCP, Sharad Pawar faction, Anila Singh, BJP spokesperson, Matthew Anthony, Congress spokesperson. Anila Singh, by just the virtue of using AI-generated tools which are in public domain, all 3 which we have used are in public domain. They are considered quite well accomplished in the area that they are used in. And we've used not 1, but 3 different AI-generated tools, applied them to the 4 samples of the voices that were given out, samples of Supriya Sule as well as Nana Patole, and at least with what we found, and there can be contradictions in the finding. We want to put that in public domain as well, because not always all these, AI tools are right. But Anila, what we did find, Ms. Singh, was that in all probability, these 4 voice samples were manipulated and AI generated.
My Ram to all. And first of all, my gratitude to the voters of Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and Jharkhand who came out from their homes and they voted. So, and secondly, now, like even I was hearing and looking whatever whatever things which has been said by the experts on your behalf, by I think the 3 tools were used to deliberate whether the audio clips are actual or they are manipulated or morphed. So I just have to say one thing here. Number 1, this is not a political matter. Number 2, we need to have a proper, thorough inquiry investigation on this matter, because it is something very, very serious, and we are not talking about a small amount of money, and it is a big money. And it is very well said in the audio clips that it has to be used in the elections. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency money, which had to come from Dubai, as Ms. Sule is asking one of the agents that I need money, elections are coming, I need this money, and I don't know in which way she wanted to use. So, but the thing is, again, I'm not going to pinpoint finger on anyone. This is the matter of the investigation. But when the real brother of Supriya Sule says that this is the voice of my sister Supriya Sule, so of course I'm not going to say anything that whether it is the voice of Nana Patole or Supriya Sule or anybody else in the audio clip, but prima facie, audio clips are there.
Okay.
Audio clips are there. Simply coming in front and saying, no, this is not my voice. This is not the voice of Nana Patole or somebody else. And like you just showed that 3 tools are being used to see that whether the audio clips are original or they are somehow morphed. So I just have to say one thing. Let the proper legal agencies do their job. Let us see what it comes out. But the reality is, in today's date, what we see is that yes, some sort of thing was there.
But Anila Singh, maybe we need to say what we are with a caveat, and maybe the alleged voice sample, using the word alleged, is going to be a good idea here, primarily because in this day and age, sometimes what we see could be deep fakes and could be highly misleading. I do understand that, with what you said, it was a question we posed to Ms. Supriya Sule as well, that her own brother has recognized her voice, Ajit Pawar, but there are political compulsions to that too. We must factor that in. And like I said, Anila Singh, sometimes in the day and age that we live in, we must factor in on how real deep fakes can actually sound and seem. And at least with AI tools that were used, and not 3 AI tools were used on these 4 voice samples, which are all there in public domain. Anybody can do that. And what we found was that these 4 audio samples were in all probability manipulated, tampered with, were AI generated. Mahesh Tapse, coming in just before the eve of election, do you think that this could impact the election, at least in the urban areas?
Well, the BJP has a national agenda to character assassinate Supriya Sule. They were eyeing the Lok Sabha constituency of Baramati. The finance minister was made in charge. And then they finally managed to wean away Ajit Pawar, the prized catch, which turned out a big failure for them. So they single-handedly, Supriya Sule and Pawar Sahab managed to win not only Baramati, but retain a large chunk of votes in the Lok Sabha. And the same is getting repeated in the Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha, in the Legislative Assembly elections of Maharashtra. Hence, this is a matter of big concern for the BJP. They are not able to stop Sharad Pawar. They are not able to stop Supriya Sule. They are not able to stop the Maha Vikas Aghadi Gadbandhan, which is on its way to form the next government in Maharashtra. So this new thing, I was not expecting a senior leader like Sudhanshu Trivedi ji to make such kind of allegations without verifying the facts, without doing a cross-check, because I regard him as a good leader. And I'm surprised that how could he, fall to such this thing as to make an allegation. Nowadays, with deep fake videos, nowadays AI-generated voice samples, we see so many AI in advertisements and commercials, in audio clips and tutorials in TV channels using AI avatars. So I somehow want to distance the fact that Supriya, I want to mention the fact very clearly that Supriya Sule is a very, very clean leader. She is an honest and upright leader. She is the one who calls a spade, and that is the problem with the BJP in Maharashtra. She didn't want to go to the BJP. Neither did Sharad Chandra Pawar Sahab wanted to go to BJP. The Prime Minister accused Ajit Pawar of a 70,000 crore irrigation scam, and in 2 days he was sitting in the Maharashtra cabinet along with the BJP and Eknath.
Matthew Anthony, both samples. When you look at least with what we have found, and once again, we have to constantly keep repeating ourselves with the caveat that there can be contradictions in the findings, even with these AI tools which were applied to these 4 samples. There can be contradictions in that. But prima facie, what we have gauged that they were AI generated. But Matthew Anthony, both for Nana Patole and Supriya Sule, the fact is, it hasn't come down. It's not the BJP making these allegations. This person is a bona fide IPS officer, Ravindra Patil, who's made these allegations.
Preeti, first of all, if a BJP person is making the allegation, then the allegation doesn't stand the test of the time. Now, having said that, I also have my personal business in the security space, cybersecurity and AI. So I'll kind of come to you how the forensic test is being done on a voice AI issue. We will have to go to the spectrograms. We will have to do the frequency analysis windows, level meters, adaptive filtering techniques, digital signal processing. There is a step of things to do. And that's a complete forensic process to be done. And if you look at, then we have played two samples. We had Supriya Sule live and you had the audio. You can see the pace, you can see the differences in the conversation, the style of the conversation, and a lot of other things. The technical conversation which you have displayed in your or demonstrated in your channel is very finished. It's very completed. It's very polished. Whereas the actual voice of Supriya Sule was completely different from what you have listened to. So that's the technical side of it. Now coming to the political side of it, after having the allegation is that the Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis, again in the BJP style of cutting the OBC people to its size and shape, betrayed Vinod Tavde, and you are not even speaking about it. It is alleged that 5 crores have been found. I myself is giving you a witness testimonial here that I have been instructed by my party to reach the CEO, Mr. Chokkalingam, yesterday night from 9:30 onwards to kind of have a personal appearance in front of them to put a claim to arrest Tavde, and there is no response from them till now. We requested for a representation of our Mumbai President Varshatai Gaikwad, our working president and CWC member Arif Muhammad Naseem Khan, to meet the CEO, Mr. Chokkalingam. As of now, he has not lifted the phone from yesterday night till now. So where are you talking about this? Where are you kind of completely demonstrating about a fake phone call? And now my question to you is, that BJP is being desperate now.
Okay, all right.
The question is, let me complete one. Let me complete.
Make your
point.
The
question is, if BJP is found guilty on this one, are they going to face action by the law and order of the state?
All right. Anila Singh, the charge by the Aghadi is you went to town on what are audio samples, which the authenticity of that could be debatable. On the other hand, when there are two bona fide FIRs that have been lodged, once against Mr. Tavde for violating the Model Code of Conduct, the other of cash that was found on the person of the local BJP candidate from the constituency, how is the two cases same? And was this a diversionary tactics to avoid eyeballs on a story which was exploding in terms of the cash for vote?
You're absolutely correct, Preeti, when you say that how these two cases are same. They are absolutely not same. Absolutely not. And both the leaders, whether we talk about Mr. Tavde or whether we talk about Ms. Sule, they both have given their explanations. But on one side, it is being predicted by you and your experts that whatever Ms. Sule or Nana Patole
I want to correct you. I'll allow you to continue. Allow me to correct you. We are not predicting it. We are not predicting,
right,
we are not in the business of predicting anything, Ms. Singh.
All right.
What we have done, which
it.
can be not even deliberated, ma'am. I'll just explain what we have done, which can be contended, there can be contradictions in it. What we have done is use 3 publicly available AI tools on the 4 publicly available voice samples that were given out by your party as well. And what these tools found, we have just reported. What these 3 tools found, that in all probability, the voice samples were AI generated and manipulated. That is what we found. We're not predicting anything, deliberating anything. We're just reporting.
So the tools which has been used by your channel are deliberating that these audio clips might be morphed. All right. This is what you are saying right now. But on the other side, when Mr. Tavde says that any inquiry can be done, not a bit of proof is there which can claim that the money was with Mr. Tavde. Of course not. Do you think Mr. Tavde is that fool to keep money with him, to distribute money like that? This is a conspiracy against Mr. Tavde and Mahayukti, because Mahagadi knows it very well that they are not going to form the government.
Okay.
So what they wanted to tarnish, they wanted to taint the picture of Mahayukti before the
But ma'am, you can say that, but one second. Anila Singh, there's a bona fide FIR in all of this, no? There is a fair point.
So
Mr. Tavde was found to be in a constituency where he was illegally there, violating the Model Code of Conduct. He was found in that constituency.
If FIR is being noted, it doesn't mean that that particular person has really committed crime.
Ma'am,
So
he's
the
violated the
investigative
model code
agencies,
of
they have
conduct
to do the investigation
by the
and
sheer
they can-
presence of being in that constituency.
But here the matter is not the presence. They are saying Mr. Tawde, he was distributing money without giving
You're saying that's
any bit
debatable.
of proof
Okay.
that
I'm going to
money
come right
was
back.
of Mr. Tawde.
I'm going to come right back to the conversation. Let's just once again dip in on what has been charges that have been leveled from both sides of the political divide in Maharashtra. A war of words, of course, at the back of these charges, be it the Bitcoin case or be it the cash for vote case, have erupted in Maharashtra. Lok Sabha MP and NCP leader Supriya Sule dismissed these allegations. She's also spoke to us a short while back, confirmed that sending a defamation notice now to Sudhanshu Trivedi. Meanwhile, Ajit Pawar, her brother, said this is her voice. He says he recognized it.
मित्रों, कुछ बात ही इतनी गंभीर और इतनी चिंताजनक है कि रात को 10:30 बजे
Just 9 hours ahead of voting in the Maharashtra Assembly polls, the BJP, in a hurriedly convened late-night press meet on Tuesday, released audio clips targeting top leaders of the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi. The BJP alleged the audio clips were of voice notes between NCP, Sharad Pawar MP, Supriya Sule and Gaurav Mehta, an auditing company employee accused of Bitcoin scam.
Gaurav, why are you not responding to us? We need to have cash boss. Boss Gaurav, what's happening? None of you people are responding. Don't play games with me at all.
And that of Congress State Chief Nana Patole and IPS officer Amitabh Gupta.
अमिताभ भाई से का किया हुआ कल बोला था ना, ऐसे माथा मस्ती मत करो.
The BJP, citing the audio clips, accused the two MVA leaders of demanding cash to meet poll expenses.
एक पूर्व पुलिस अधिकारी जो एक आरोप में पहले कुछ समय जेल में रह चुका है, उसको एक आरोपी डीलर संपर्क करता है और यह कहता है कि बिटकॉइन का कुछ पैसा हमें ट्रांजैक्शन करना है. इसमें बड़े लोग इन्वॉल्व हैं और वो कांग्रेस के महाराष्ट्र के अध्यक्ष नाना पटोले जी का तथा कथित रूप से नाम लेता है और सुप्रिया सुले जी का तथा कथित रूप से नाम लेता है. फिर जब वो अधिकारी पुनः अविश्वास व्यक्त करता है तो वो कहता है कि मैं आपको ऑडियो क्लिप भेज रहा हूं, आप इसको सुनिए, आपको स्वतः समझ में आ जाएगा. और उस ऑडियो क्लिप में डीलर के दावे के अनुसार वह साफ साफ कहा जा रहा है कि इलेक्शन के लिए हमें पैसा चाहिए और इंक्वायरी की आप चिंता मत करिए, सरकार आएगी तो हम देख लेंगे.
The BJP made these allegations based on former IPS officer Ravindra Patil's statement, who claimed the scam occurred in 2018 during the MVA government.
गेन बिटकॉइन फ्रॉड केस में क्रिप्टो करेंसी हार्डवेयर वॉलेट जो अमित भारद्वाज से सीज किया गया था, वो वॉलेट गायब हुआ था. गौरव मेहता नाम के एक साइबर एक्सपर्ट ने गायब करवाया था और उन्होंने दो पॉलिटिशियन के नाम लिए हैं. एक है सुप्रिया सुले जो एनसीपी शरद पवार पार्टी के नेता है और एमपी है बारामती की. दूसरे है नाना पटोले जो कांग्रेस के प्रदेशाध्यक्ष है एट दिस मोमेंट.
Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar backed the BJP's charges on Wednesday.
आवाज उनका ही है, उनका बोलने का टोन, उनका आवाज दोनों का वही है. अभी इसके बारे में इंक्वायरी हो जाएगी. इंक्वायरी होने के बाद पता चलेगा कौन है क्या है इसके